chaos, people getting hurt. It's not funny when you look out the window. People you have lost. People I have lost. There's always something going on each day. People getting killed, slaughtered, sexual abuse on children, women, grown men, kids. People think it's a game sometimes, when it's really not. Shooting games.
Ashe, Ashe. What do you see, and how do you see it? I want to switch your focus from physical reality to the self. We, as the influencers, have to be honest with ourselves first. How can we help wake up our society, the lost tribe? Well, Kaliyah's Lesson Series is a metaphysical quantum mechanical series that increases self-awareness and oneness to the child, giving our kids the secrets to the universe and ancient knowledge inside of this techno society that imprisons the subconscious mind and the ability to grow organically. This is our efforts to inform our kids for a better future. Let's get into it. A lot of kids and a lot of parents are not aware that they have the I am presence, the consciousness inside of them. So what's making your eyes blink, what's making your body automatically go to the bathroom, just giving you signals and signs, is automatically breathing or, having or taking in breath for the body from the flesh suit, is actually consciousness. It's that I am state. And if you get into that state of thinking, then you'll see that I am is in everywhere with life. So then, therefore, we are not separate from anything, anyone, or any place.
Man, Dr. Masaru Emoto, and the groundbreaking discoveries that he uncovered relating to the one substance that gives us life on planet Earth, and that we ourselves are made of. That, of course, is water, and the discovery that our consciousness and our very thoughts can affect it and cause very real changes in its molecular structure. In other words, the proof that we can alter the physical world with our thoughts. Astonishing discoveries about water were documented photographically and changed most of what we didn't know, and led to a new consciousness regarding Earth's most precious resource. What put him at the forefront of this study was that of water and his proof that thoughts and feelings affect physical reality, and that by producing different focused intentions through written and spoken words and music, these different samples of water would appear to change their expression. Now, many of you may have heard of something called the rice experiment, and it links back to Mr. Emoto's discovery, in that water can absorb and store the influences of thoughts and feelings, which were proven in an experiment which, by the way, has been duplicated countless times here on YouTube, and it all filled up with an equal amount of water from the same source, whereby he would then once a day walk up to each glass. To one glass of rice, he would say, "I love you." He would then walk over to the next glass and say the word "idiot." And finally, he would completely ignore the third glass. And after some days of doing this, it was revealed that the rice with which he said he loved had begun fermenting, with a beautiful white color to the rice and a rich aroma. In the glass of rice that he ignored, it had turned completely black. And finally, the last glass, with which he hurled, rot, proving that water, by some unknown means, had actually understood what he was saying and changed its molecular structure based on that. And as I said earlier, This experiment has been documented in countless YouTube videos with people wanting to try it at home, and it's always the same result. Now, he would also take water and expose it to either loving words or negative words and thoughts, with simply breathtaking results.
So if water is one of the God elements to keeping us in existence onto the planet, how come this wasn't told to us? Or is this just new information? Or have we read it somewhere before?
What does that mean?
This is Kaliyah's video putting her own rice experiment to the test.
Hello, this is me, Kaliyah, on the rice experiment, and 40 days has passed. And these are the 3 cup bowls of rice. This is the good one. All I just said is I love you. I love you. Then look how it became. And this is what I did to this one. This one I just ignored it for 40 days. And look at it now. It's a little yellow.
So you didn't say anything to it for 40 days?
Yep. This one, you're not going to like this one. I said I hate you to it. I hate you. And then, look how it looked.
Ew, slow down. Wow. Is that mold?
Yep, it's black.
Gross.
Just in a little container.
So who did you get this experiment from?
Dr. Emoto, I actually really thought it was a nice experiment, so I tried it out. And it turned out actually really good.
Awesome.
So don't be nice to anyone. It's going to make you feel really bad, like this one.
The moldy one, huh?
Mm-hmm. I hate you, rice. And this one actually really makes you feel good. This one actually makes you really feel good. It's actually about I love you rice. This one's I ignored you. It goes with the hate rice, but except I ignored it. So you don't want to feel ignored, not answered. Well, I just want to tell everyone, God is the creator of all. He created us in His image. And we do have power with words. God spoke, let there be light, and it was. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Kaliyah, and one of the most kept secrets in the world are that we are made from water. Water is a memory cell, and it keeps all of our high vibrational thoughts and our low vibrational thoughts.
Now, since we know a little bit more about water, it's imperative for us to be a little kinder to our younger society. Our kids, our small ones, they are intaking vibrational sound waves and not knowing the energy or the intent behind it, and thus not knowing why they are feeling the way that they feel.
So be aware, we all have a water body, and that water body absorbs sound waves. So what tons are you holding on to, good or bad? So let's continue.
Good or bad vibes. So let's get into it with Ariel and Kaliyah's story, shall we?
Hi, my name is Ariel.
Hi, my name is Kaliyah,
And we're a part of Kaliyah'sLessons. Lessons.
We're here to talk about low vibrational energy and how people make us feel every time they talk low and down about us. Let me tell you a story of a girl that was hating on me. It wasn't anything serious until she told me that she wanted to fight me. So it made me feel very bad because I didn't know what I did to her because we were friends at a point. But then she started spreading rumors about me later in the year.
Because of the misuse of knowing about our water body, it's a lot of things that we have been shutting down, and that's including our youth. Every time they are going through different types of stages within their lives, especially in the single parent household, we tell them to go away, stop that, no, stop talking, I'm older than you. All of these negative things to where they're keeping the negative emotion on the inside. The more vibrational sound waves that our kids are absorbing becomes their internal thoughts. So be aware of what your water body is absorbing, because you'll get stories like this one.
Part of the reason why we had our differences was because she was worried about me instead of worrying about what she had and what problems that she had with me. And I wasn't really worried about her all the time because it wasn't really any of my business. But the fact was, she was worried about me, which is how it all started.
So I know that some of you guys may be able to relate, to tell you how you're feeling and what to feel and what not to feel. Because like I said, they're not in your body. They can feel your energy. Sometimes they don't know how to feel your energy, but sometimes they can. But when they don't feel your energy, they don't know how you're feeling. So it might be hard to communicate with them. They don't know. They might not know the right thing to tell you.
So this is one of our boards, which is basically a book. But what it does is it shows a little boy in his water body who's actually absorbing sound waves from the bullies. One is like bad words and the other one is hateful words, but they're still stem from low vibrational words. Now, what is actually going on is that he is actually being dehydrated because the words he is absorbing, it has stress attached to it. So therefore, every time he moves, he evaporates, which is basically why we also too have to drink a lot of water. But before we drink those waters, what we can do for the inside of us is to look at the water and simply say, I love you to the water. But this little boy right here is crying, and therefore he is losing his leaves to his tree of life, which is on the crown of his head. You will see that on the top of his head, there's a tree who's losing its leaves, not being watered, not being inspired, which is a lot is going on right now with our youth.
And that's why we have our differences.
And that's why I stay to myself, because I don't like feeling those negative vibes.
Exactly.
So what this is the cast of Kaliyah's Lessons. That's right, the cast. And as you can see, there's chakras as well. We will be showing the inner divinities of these children by explaining how the body works. E equals MC square. We have a magnetic body, a physical body, and an emotional body, or also known as our chakra body. Our chakra body is a vibrational prism, basically, and it absorbs different sound waves, colors, vibrations, also the heartbeat. It's also a tone that we go by, that life's force, its frequencies upon us to give us life, to power the pyramid. This is our pyramid chart. And our pyramid chart is basically showing mind, body, and soul, Christ consciousness on a completely different scale that has never been seen before. We're actually showing how the pyramid works to the body, to the temple. We also have a pyramid temple symbolic of showing how our bodies work on a vibrational scale. How we feel energy is how we can free ourselves. The whole tune is to feel. And by feeling, you can only feel two vibrations. That's good or bad. We can also think vibration. That's also good or bad. So what you see here is we're showing the energy body, the electric body, and we're showing all of the energy and the kinetic energy that actually goes to his Merkava, his actually energy. We slow down energy and we show the kids the power of the mind, body, and soul in tune into one reality, what they're going through now. As soon as they focus their magnet, which is actually like an eagle focusing on its prey, the magnet can expand its consciousness on a vascular scale, which is amazing because how we work, it's all how we think. We control our magnets. We can either think of happy thoughts all day, or we can continue to think low in a very vibrational negative state. So if you haven't gotten our books yet, this is a Twister's Fuel. And we also have Stranger Danger in Barnes & Nobles, Walmart, and in bookstores near you. Thank you again.